Hello everyone! In today's video I'm hoping to answer some of the hair questions that I get often. How do I color my hair? What shampoo and conditioner do I use? And how do I do my everyday curls? I have showed you guys my curls, but I have changed it up a little bit. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial at the end of this video. But first, let me talk about the shampoo and conditioner that I use. I am still using this Enjoy. This has been probably my very favorite shampoo and conditioner, and I've been using this for about 4.5 years, and it is the sulfate-free luxury shampoo and the luxury conditioner. I have really liked the sulfate-free shampoos. I think that it makes a huge difference. These are both really good for colored hair and for blonde hair. I went a little bit darker, so I need to protect my colored hair. Winston's joining me here, if you can hear him. Hi, we're just hanging out today. Okay, I also love this color-proof shampoo and conditioner. I've been using this for about 3 years, and I switch out between the two. This is Evolved Color Care, the Crazy Smooth Anti-Frizz Shampoo and Conditioner, and this is also sulfate-free. Is that right? Yes, this is also sulfate-free. So I really love these as well. Like I mentioned, I just switch off between the two. If I were going to suggest one of them to you, it would be the Enjoy. Sometimes it's hard to want to spend a lot of money on professional shampoos and conditioners, but I promise you that it is worth it. If you spend a lot of money getting your hair colored, it's kind of a waste to then go back to using cheaper shampoos and conditioners. This can definitely strip your color a lot faster, and also there are so many beneficial things that they add into professional products that can help with your blondes. Also, not washing your hair every day. I know that it might sound really gross to a lot of you, but I try to go like 5 days in between washing my hair. It's so good for your hair to get those natural oils. I know not everyone can do that. I have really dry hair, and I live in a dry climate. Also, I try not to add heat to my hair every day, and I never blow dry my hair. Unless I'm in an absolute bind and have to, I try to never blow dry my hair. So those are a few tips that I do. Like I mentioned, I wanted to show you guys how I colored my hair, so I took you to the salon with me to show you exactly what I did. The color line that she used on me was Color Sync, but a lot of color lines are very similar, so if you want the same look, you can tell your hairdresser, and I'm sure that they can match it. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you like this vlog footage. Let me know what you think about my hair. I always love going a little bit darker for the fall and winter, and I just wanted to warm it up a little bit. So I'll probably just keep growing my roots out, just adding the 6G and keeping it a little brighter around my face. But let me know what you think. Also, let me know if you like to go darker for the fall and winter. And let's go to the salon. Okay, I'm just getting ready to color my hair, and I think we have it figured out. I'm going to be putting a 6G so that it's warm just on my roots. You can see where my hair is starting to grow out. So I'm just going to put a 6G right to here, right to where my blondes start. I don't want to cover those up at all. And then I'm going to take, she's going to take an 8N, so it's just more of a neutral color, and she's going to just weave that through randomly. She'll put the 6G on my roots, and then she's going to blend the 8N down through until my ends, and then we're just going to leave all of my ends out. So that's going to create an ombre effect. I'm super excited. I just feel like I have needed some more color. I loved being blonde for summer, but I feel like I need more color now that it's fall. Alright you guys, what do you think about my hair? The color is on, so we're just going to wait for it to process, but I was going to show you where I used to work, and it's just right here. I got to work by my friend who is doing my hair now, and we had so much fun, and I would just work right here for hours and hours, and I loved every second of it, and I miss it a lot. Now we're just going to add some lighter pieces around my face. I just want to keep that brightness so that it's not too dark. Color is done, and I love it so much. I don't think I could love it more. What do you guys think? just a little darker, and it blended so pretty. Now I'm going to cut off about 2 inches. I did totally chicken out. I don't dare cut my hair yet. Okay, so I'm just starting this look with my hair a little bit wavy. What I normally do is wash my hair and let it air dry and wear it wavy one day. I always use a Moroccan oil or an argan oil. I really recommend this. It's going to change your hair. I'm just going to really work that through my ends. They're super, super dry. And through the sides here. I don't want to put any really on my roots because it's just going to make my hair look greasy. Everyone's hair is different. Sometimes I add a little bit more, sometimes I don't need as much. Another thing that I always use, I've talked about a lot, is this Volumizing Dry Shampoo by Big Sexy Hair. And I just spray that through my roots. I don't need any today, but I do use this when my hair is clean as well, just to give it a little more volume. Okay, now I'm just using this Hot Tools Marcel curling iron, and I believe that this is 1 3/4 inches. It is very, very big, but what I like about it is it gives big, loose curls, and it straightens out any of my little kinks that I have from just letting my hair air dry. You guys may have seen me do this before, but I am just grabbing sections of hair starting here in the front. And I'm just going to grab that, curl it up to the root, go down a little ways, curl it back up, down a little ways, and always leaving those ends out. And of course you can section your hair off if that's easier. My hair is pretty darn thin that I don't really need to. And I'm just used to curling my hair this way. Hi Winston, you came to say hi? Alright you guys, just like I'm doing, I'm just grabbing sections. And they're pretty big. I'm just grabbing that, curling it to my root, down a little ways, curl it back up. And you can definitely do this same type of curl with any size of curling iron. Okay, and these underneath pieces, I found it's easier for me to pull them forward right through here. And these are important to curl because these are the ones that will poke through, like if you pull your hair forward. These are the little pieces that show in the back. Sometimes I'll try to not have to curl them because I'm lazy, and then I'll notice that those are the ones that are showing. And I'm just doing the same thing. Careful by your neck. Alright, and then I always like to grab a mirror and just double check, make sure every piece is curled and looking the way that you want, especially in the back where you can't really see what you're doing. And if there are any little pieces that might not be curled as much as you want, like this piece up through here, that is when I'll go through and just grab smaller sections to make sure that they're curled. Alright, and I'm just going to finish my whole head doing the same exact thing. I'll show you why I always leave my ends out. Okay, once my curls are looking the way that I want them to look, I go in with a little more heat with my straightener. And this is why I leave my ends out, because I like my ends to be straight. I feel like it adds a little length to your hair, and I just like the look. But everyone is different, and I know that this is a lot of heat. That is why I try to take really good care of my hair by using professional products, a lot of oils, and really try not to add this much heat to my hair every day. But I just take those very ends and I straighten them. So that is what I'm going to do, is go through all of my hair and just straighten the ends. And I even try to find like the little layers that I have and straighten those. And don't forget about the ones in the back. If you are going to straighten your ends, you want to make sure that your ends are straightened all around your whole head. Alright, and sometimes I get weird little kinks up through here just from the curling iron, so I'll just go up through there and just straighten those with my flat iron. Yes, Winston agrees. You should definitely do that. Sometimes I just go with them though. Sometimes it just gives like a pretty wave look. Alright, and that is it. This is how I've been curling my hair lately. I just love the laid back look of it. Sometimes it goes a little curlier, sometimes it goes a little straighter, but I just think that it leaves you with really pretty curls. If your hair is still feeling dry, don't be afraid to add a little more oil. So I always like to just add a tiny, tiny bit and run it through the ends, and then it just kind of pieces those curls out and makes it look shiny and beautiful. Alright you guys, that is it for today's video. This was a lot of fun for me. I love taking you guys to the salon. I get a lot of questions about how I color my hair, so it was fun to show you guys what I did this time. I'm really liking it darker, but if I change it, I will be sure to let you know. Also, let me know if you did like this video and if you would like to see videos like this more often. Or if you have any other suggestions for other videos, be sure to let me know in the comments below. I always love hearing from you guys. If you try these curls, I would love to see pictures on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, wherever you can find me. I would love to see them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.